Tricked by the Fox, a retelling after Ion Creangă. Once upon a time, there was a cunning fox, like all foxes. She had searching all night for food and found nothing. As day broke, the fox lay hungry by the roadside under a bush, wondering what to do to get something to eat. Sitting with her nose stretched out, the fox caught a fish smell. She lifted her head slightly and, looking down the road, spotted a cart approaching. "Good! Here comes the food I've been waiting for," thought the fox. So she emerged from under the bush and lay in the middle of the road as if she were dead. The cart approached the fox, and the peasant driving the horse saw her and, thinking she was dead, shouted, "Whoa, let's stop here!" And the horse stopped. The peasant walked towards the fox, looked at her closely, and seeing that she didn't even move, said, "Well, how on earth did the fox die here in the middle of the road? What a beautiful coat I'll make for my wife from this fox fur." Saying that, he grabbed the fox and placed her in the cart atop the fish. Then he climbed up, whipped the horse, and they left. But as the horse started moving, the fox began to use her legs to push the fish out of the cart. The peasant drove, the cart creaked, and the fish in the cart fell out. After the cunning fox had thrown a lot of fish onto the road, she jumped out and, in great haste, began to collect the fish left behind the cart. After peeling them up, she took them to her burrow and started eating because she was very, very hungry. Just as the feast was beginning, along came the bear.
"Good day, comrade! Wow, what a lot of fish you have! Please, give me some, I'm so hungry,"
said the bear. "Put your appetite aside, comrade, because I didn't work for someone else's taste. If you are so hungry, go and dip your tail in the pond like I did, and you'll have fish to eat," replied the fox.
"How so? Tell me, teach me, please, fox, because I don't know how to catch fish,"
said the bear. Then the fox said again, "Well, friend, don't you know that necessity leads you where you least want to go and teaches you what you never thought? Listen, bear, do you want to eat fish? Go tonight to the pond on the edge of the forest, stick your tail in the water, and stay still until morning. Then pull your tail towards the shore and you'll catch a lot of fish, maybe twice as many as I did." The bear, pleased with the advice, ran off the pond of the edge of the forest and dipped his long tail into the water. That night, a cold wind began to blow, freezing everything solid. Even the ashes from the fire froze. The water in the pond froze solid, and the bear's tail got stuck as if in a vice. After a while, unable to bear the pain, cold, and hunger, the bear pulled with all his might. And poor bear, instead of pulling out fish, he was left with only half a tail. He began to groan in pain and jump up and down. "Oh! Oh! Roar!" The bear was very angry at the fox for deceiving him, but the clever fox knew how to avoid the bear's anger. So she had come out of her burrow after eating and sleeping well all night and had climbed into a nearby tree hollow. When she saw the bear coming without a tail, she began to shout, "Hey, friend, did the fish eat your tail? Or were you too greedy and wanted no fish left in the pond?" Hearing that she was still mocking him, the bear became even more furious and quickly rushed towards the tree. But the hollow was too narrow and the bear couldn't fit inside. So he searched for a branch and, taking it, began to move it through the hollow to pull the fox out and confront her. But when the bear grabbed the fox's leg, she shouted, "Pull, pull, I don't care, you're pulling on the tree." And when she hooked the branch onto the tree, she shouted, "Oh, bear, don't pull, you'll break my leg." In vain, the bear struggled, sweating as he couldn't get the fox out of the tree hollow. And that's how the bear was left tricked by the fox. Since then, it's said that all bears have short and small tails because they were tricked by the fox. And that's the end of the story.